Yes, this is Motherfucker Jones reporting here for WCC Brawls Uncut. Tonight we had Rampage, and we have a few of the competitors with us tonight. Who all do we have here? We have Omega King here tonight. He was his qualifying match with the returning Mo Money.
That boy.
Omega King, can you tell us a little bit about your match? I mean, what was your strategy going into this match?
The strategy was simple. Go in there, stuff a mud hole in his ass and walk it dry, and then all of a sudden that little sumbitch had to come out of nowhere and just literally just start kicking out of everything, countering everything. So I just kind of figured in my head after he bloodied me up, it was game over. Son, I'll tell you one thing right here, right now. That boy didn't know what hit him. As soon as that blood went falling, it was a two-finger salute and a stone cold stunner and a beer bad for his troubles. Nice job, son, but you didn't get the job done. That's all it comes down to it.
Wow. I mean, yeah, you won the match to go into the Here Comes the Money ladder match. I mean, what is your strategy for the ladder match? I mean, any thoughts? I mean,
I only have one simple thought. Anybody who gets in my way when I go into that match, you might want to duck. Because I'm taking that ladder. I ain't going to worry about shining it up real nice. I ain't got to worry about turning that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your ass. I'm going to literally grab that ladder and I'm going to just ram it right up your ass. Lube or no lube, it's optional at this very point. Nothing is going to stop me from climbing that ladder and going all the way to the top and finally claiming what is rightfully mine, the briefcase that will give me what I rightfully deserve. 1-on-1 with Doug. I got a midget in my pocket, Baird.
Wow. That's you heard it here, folks. This Omega King, he's a force to be reckoned with. He's going right out the Doug for that title. My. Who else do we have with us here? We have the champ himself, Mr. Doug Baird. He had a barroom fight tonight with the disturbing, sick, twisted tummy tombstone. I mean, Doug, I mean, can you tell us about this match? I mean, what was you going through your head when you were going into this match? What was you going through your head? I mean,
what's going through my head? What was going through the champ's head? Let me tell you something. When I got out there, I was already preparing, because I've been preparing all week long, preparing with the APA, because I know they do the ballroom fight scene still. And when I got there, the little bitch was hiding like the big she is. He says he's a tombstone. Yeah, he's a little tombstone figure that you can buy at the 99-cent store. He tried to sneak attack me, and I know that was his plan. He wanted to sneak attack me, get me when I was hurt. But you can ask everyone in that ballroom. There's no more women's bathroom, there's no more kitchen, there's no more pool table, and there's no more goddamn box because his head is still in the damn thing.
Wow, I saw that match. That was just fucking brutal. I mean, y'all scared the shit out of me, and I don't even, I shit my pants. I mean, really. I mean, God, it was just brutal.
That was the plan. I want this to be known for everyone who's participating in the qualifiers and who are going to try to win that briefcase. If you've been thinking about cashing it in on me, just know this. You are signing your soul. You are signing everything you own to the devil himself. And believe me, if you thought what I did to Tombstone was scary, you haven't seen nothing yet.
That was just, it was awesome.
All right.
I mean, any words for the champ? I mean, any rebuttal to that, Mr. Omega King?
Doug, come on, man. What are you thinking? You may be the WCC champion, which basically makes you the best in the world right now. But the bottom line is you haven't been tested. Yeah, that's right. You sat here and you took down Tombstone, which was rather admirable. But you really think I'm going to be scared of big bad Dougie over something called a barroom brawl? Son, I sat here and I've done barroom brawls all my life. I've been throwing guys out of bars long before you were in your little average American diapers. Don't sit here and come up to me with that mess, son. I'll tell you one thing, though. I will give you this one thing. You have been champion this long. But when it comes down to it, and I get that briefcase and I get the opportunity to cash it in, make no mistake, our past won't mean a damn shit a thing when it comes to that belt. I'm going to take a page out of your book, and I'm going to make damn sure that I drop your ass like a bad habit. I'm going to make sure that midget in your pocket is really, really clear on just exactly who the hell I am.
King. I hope you win. I want you to win. I've been doing it all the time since you were in that qualifying match. I want you to win. I want you to grab that briefcase because there's only one person I know who will put me to the test. That is you, and I'll give you that. You will put me to the test. But, King, what we did in the past, you were the teacher, yes, but now the student is taking over, and you're going to learn to like it.
Oh, wow. You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, hey, I'm rooting for you, King. I'm rooting for you. Next up, we have the lovely Iono. She had her match with Officer Clark tonight, and unfortunately, she ended up short. I mean, hey, I have to admit, though, that I thought you had the match won when you debuted that Tipper 360. I mean, wow, that was fucking amazing. I mean, let us know.
You know what, Jones? You know what? I was fucking cheated out of that match. I needed that win. I rightfully won that match, and he just got lucky, which was all that it was. He had luck on his side, but I didn't need luck. I had that match. He just cheated like a bitch. He is.
Oh, wow. I mean, hey, you did damage to him. I mean, he you know, I saw exclusively on WCCBrawl.com that you really fucked up his ankle. I mean, was that the plan going in?
That's beautiful, isn't it? You see, now I wasn't going to let him just get that win. You see, I needed to take him out. I promised him beforehand, you don't misunderstand me. You don't take me lightly. So I proved exactly that tonight in the ring. And you know what? He has nothing on me. He will be out because of that ankle, and he can say that I did that to him, that I took him out. And since I took him out, I deserve that qualifier. I deserve everything. And that is the bottom line.
Wow. I mean, that was an excellent match. I mean, but do you have any words for your next opponent? I mean, I know you got this thing going on with the self-proclaimed Queen of Extreme. What's her name? Heather Marie, something like that. I mean,
well, I have said all the words that I can about Heather Marie. She goes around and says that she is the hardcore queen. Well, bitch, she ain't got nothing on me. She wants to come around and say that she's going to beat me in our first blood match. Well, I tell her that she doesn't have a shit chance to win. When I face her, and I will win, she will be bloody. She will be beaten. She will be probably in a coma or near death. That's how bad I'm going to beat her, you see, Jones, because that's how badass I am. That's why I am the hardcore queen. She has nothing, and I'm going to ensure that her life, that her career ends in that match.
Wow. I'm looking forward to seeing this match. I know it's going to be one hell of a match. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be. I don't know if we have him with us, but you know, we had a beach brawl tonight. You know, street fight in between EL.CIBERNETICO of the unit versus the Canadian, what is it called, the Ice Cream Man or something like that. You know, I don't know. The ex-champ. I mean, I don't know what's up with that guy, but I saw that match and I mean, Cibernetico just took it to the guy. I mean, I don't know if there's anything left of him. I saw they had to carry him off, and that was just, I mean, he pulled all three finishers of the unit. I mean, speaking of the unit, I mean, where's all these guys at anyway? The only person I saw there was there. Where's Jones and where's that big red fella? But anyway,
you know,
I think we have
being destroyed.
I think we have think we have the chaotic trickster Brennan Doolin on the line. He was in the main event of tonight with the Cruiser X champion, and he fell short tonight as well. With Rob Gosling winning the Cruiser X champion. I mean,
my man.
I mean, what was going through your mind?
Sure is your man, isn't he?
What did you say to him after he clotheslined both you and Damon last week after your match? I mean,
I went back home. I thought about it. It wasn't the clothesline that pissed me off. It's the fact that you spat on me and you spat on Damon. You know what? As far as Rob, all I got to say is this: you actually managed to piss me off worse than Red. Congratulations. You know what the grand prize is? The grand prize is next time I see you, you're going to have to get a prescription for seeing red, because that's all you're going to see the next time I find you. And by the way, I will give you credit for the fact that you won. I will give you credit for the fact that your girl toy over there and Fresh didn't get involved. That said, what you did to Damon?
In matches other than mine.
Your time for talking is over. My time for talking is now. Be quiet.
Wow.
By the way. You know what? Now that I'm talking to you, let me say two things about you. First of all, that laugh of yours, Kane from 2003 called. He wants it back. and you talk about how Officer Clark is lucky. Not nearly as lucky as the guys that you routinely get drunk off your ass with every single day, right?
Yo, wow, just giving out petty insults. You're cute. Well,
petty insults, much like the ones you give out to Heather. At least mine are relevant.
Relevant?
I say irrelevant.
Uh-oh.
Irrelevant, like Miss Zionic Irrelevancy herself, talking to Miss Extremely Overrated Hardcore herself.
Oh wow! I'm sorry. I'm just laughing my ass off the fact that a guy who lost
I wasn't pinned.
Match, dude. What the hell have you done lately? You're pretty much like the Mark Henry of WCC. You talk a good game, but you can't back it up.
Oh my!
You want to see just how well I can back it up, Mr. Omega? I am the alpha to your Omega. I could be the beginning of your end if you don't shut the hell up.
Wow, I got some Viagra in my pocket. You want it? Because pretty much I think that's pretty much all you're going to do is give me a big stiffy and try to poke me in the ass like you did half the other superstars that you've faced.
Oh, my.
Much like you like to do, grappling them in the ring like you're doing a mud wrestling contest.
Well, you would know. You have been pretty much everybody's bitch in WCC since you got here.
Really?
I'll tell you what. No. I'll tell you what. All the bitching, pissing them on you're doing ain't going to mean squat. You want me? You pick the time. You pick the place. Hell, we can even go to Santa Monica where, Iceman's blood is still, like, wet on the sand, and we can just pick it up where we left off there. Instead of words, we'll just use the fist. And after I throw you in the Pacific and the sharks sit here and eat you and then spit you back out because you don't taste like chicken, then and only then can you come back and do what you do best.
Not before I permanently plant you in the sand and you permanently become a part of Silicon Valley.
Let me give you a piece of advice there, Doolin. The next time you want to suffer from midolitis, make sure that the king has not graced you with his presence.
Oh my! Do I smell another feud coming on here? Do I smell a feud?
Oh! You call yourself a king. You're a king. I'm an ace in the making.
An ace in the making. Wow.
Yeah.
I got time.
Yeah, ace in the making. You are Doug Baird's. You know what? Your star is fading. I'm going to be an ace in the making. You are Doug Baird's boy toy who's less entertaining.
Ooh. Now we got ourselves, guys, that's a problem. I was trying to be a little nice to Doolin, but seeing as how apparently his mangina is bleeding profusely, probably more than Iceman's skull or even mine for that matter, Doolin, pick it. I have no problem fighting you. I have no problem beating you. Hell, I've got no problem sitting there ripping your mangina out and shoving it back down your throat along with the jack-o'-lantern I took a shit in on your front porch. Anytime, any place, Doolin. You want me? Come and get some of the king. Let's see just how ancient I really am. And maybe that ace that you have in your hole, maybe I'll pull that one out so I can slap you with it.
Oh, this needs to go down next week. I mean, hey, maybe the Banks will set it up. If you're listening to this, Miss Banks, these two guys sound like they just want to rip each other's throat out. Make it happen. Make it happen soon.
And I personally
I got a question.
that he gets his ass kicked.
I got a question for you, Iono. I've seen here lately that you've aligned yourself with the Hollywood Kill Squad. Is that what they call themselves? Something like that. I don't know. Those guys right there. I don't know about those guys, but can you tell us about your alliance with these fellers?
Well, I am not obligated to tell you what goes on in my life. But look, this is just how simple it is. When it comes to the HKS, I stay loyal to them. It's pretty much we have each other's backs no matter what. I have their back, they have mine. That's the bottom line. And I don't honestly think Happy you are worthy to hear all of this, because honestly, it's just my business. What matter is it to you guys? I mean, really, we just treat each other like family. That's just the case.
All right. I'll give you that. I mean, what about your alliance with the Young Hollywood?
Young Hollywood, he is my manager, and I have gotten so much shit from signing him. I get call after call, even after my turn. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, Viana? And I tell them to shut the fuck up. Listen, I do my actions because I need to. And when I signed to Young, shit got real. You see, me and Young, we have a partnership. Just like Rob has signed, and we're together. We're a family in another sense. And that's something some people around the WCC don't know about. That's alliances, and that's through friendship. And that's the bottom line. I have their backs, they have mine. Nothing changes.
Wow. And Doug Baird, I see you acquired a manager as well in Mr. Tony Kojak.
Circus midget.
You go ahead and say that, King, but yes, I did, and I know everyone's been asking since that was announced, why did I do it? Why did I piss on the fans that cheered for me all those years? Well, let me tell you something. This goes out to those fans, particularly the asshole fans in Cleveland, Ohio, who probably have to be the worst fans I've ever seen in my life. I did it because the night I won the championship, everyone cheered for me. Then the next night, I got booed because apparently everyone wanted to have a pity poo-poo party for that little bitch from Canada known as the Iceman. And that's when I figured, you know what, fuck the fans, fuck the guys in the back, because half of them didn't want me to win the belt because, let's be honest, they wanted to get Iceman himself. I just beat them to the punch. So I looked. I needed someone who I know can watch my back, who I have the best interest in me. And that's where Kojak came in. He's going to make sure that I don't get screwed by people in the back who I used to think were my friends, and I don't give a shit anymore about the fans. So this goes out to the fans. Piss me off, I have no problem punching one of you in the damn face. I don't care if I get suspended. I don't care if I get fined. I will punch you in the fucking face.
Wow. Kojak.
Amen.
Well,
Whoever said
we're
amen, I'm
starting
buying you a drink tonight. Drinks on me, whoever said amen tonight.
Hey,
Sienna has said it.
Well, we're starting to run out of time. We're going to give Doolin one last word to say. Any last words to say? All right. What about you, King? Omega King?
Wow, for starters, yeah, Kojak is definitely watching your back. More like watching your ass cheeks, as short as he is. Secondly, yeah, you can sit here, you can turn your back on the fans till the cows come home. The fans made you, and the fans flat out praised you. Just because you were in some backwoods, crackpot town like, oh, let's say Chicago, where they sat here and booed the shit out of you, it doesn't mean shit. Now, as far as Doolin goes, Banks, I hope you are listening, because I need a little warm-up before I win that briefcase and cash in and become the new WCC champion. So, Doug, Doolin, watch your asses, because my foot's going up them real quick. And in the words of Iono, that's the bottom line. The king has spoken.
Whoa, King. If you honestly think for a second you're going to beat me if you win that briefcase, you got another thing coming.
You know me. You've known me. You've trained with me. I trained you. I know almost everything that you know, but I ain't taught you everything, son. Just remember that one. In all fairness, you've been champ. That's just because of the fact no one has had the balls to step up and lay the smack down on your ass. Well, guess who's coming?
You know, you guys play off like you have some big game. And, Doug Barrett, I know I had a slight altercation with you earlier tonight, but we do have to agree on this one thing. The fans, they were absolute shit.
Yeah, the
I'm
fans
glad that I don't have to depend on little shits like them. They just ruined my career. And then you have the people like Ron, you have people like the Omega King, and Faces, they are blind to the obvious truth. The fans are shit. Fuck everyone else in the back. It's a one-on-one thing. You got to watch your own back because you never know who you can trust, ever.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the smartest thing I've ever heard by a woman.
Oh.
No disrespect to the ladies out there, but she just proved she's the smartest woman here in WCC.
For her sake, she better be smart. Because I'm with you
100%. Screw the fans. They have done nothing for anyone here. All they've done is kiss Iceman's ass, and that's all they've done because they want to feel pity. And you know what? I do agree with you on that. The fans still fuck themselves. I don't need them. Because they're going to find out real quickly the leader of the Soulless don't need them.
Well. This has been interesting. This has been interesting. Well, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Motherfucker Jones reporting to you from WCC Brawl Uncut. I would like to thank my guest, Iono, King, and the WCC champion himself, Mr. Doug Barrett. We'd like to thank all of you for taking the time to talk to me and giving us your thoughts and everything on your matches and what's going on. And also, I'd like to thank the Kojak Trickster Doolin. I guess we'll see you Thursday on Throwdown. Everybody out there, and have a good night.